Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the American School of Hypnosis. And today we're going to be speaking about our favorite things about having a hypnosis business. But before we get started, I'm Rene, and
I'm Raluca. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, join our hypnosis community. And now I'll let Rainy talk.
thank you. Not that I like to speak.
He does not like to speak.
So anyways, this morning, Ralu and I were talking about what we like about the hypnosis business. And I said, wouldn't that be a great video to talk about our favorite things? And of course, I have to bring up the funny thing. So while I was here, for about a half an hour, working on the video, getting everything ready, making the thumbnail, creating the title, and I kept on humming this tune in my head.
What is that?
Jim Jiminy, these are a few of my favorite things.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
My
You
favorite
did
things
say
from My
that.
Fair Lady. I just couldn't get that ditty out of my head. I was humming it all morning. I said, okay, this is, we got to use one of my hypnosis techniques to getting rid of ditties from your head. And now that I brought it up, people are going to say, how do you do that? If you can hum the song all the way through or imagine it in your mind all the way through and complete it, if you can get to the end of a song, it'll stop repeating over and over in your head. So I don't know the end of that one now. We'll work on it later. I guess it is still going to run while we're talking. I wanted to speak about some of our favorite things about hypnosis. And I guess my top favorite thing about being in the hypnosis business, as I said in the description, between Ralu and I, it's over 50 years because I've been doing it around 30 years. She's been doing it about 20. So over combined 50 years. Why am I still doing it? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, I've done a lot of things in my life, but this is the longest I've ever done anything. And I think my favorite thing is the freedom. The freedom it's given me. There's a lot of other reasons. We'll get into those. People are saying, well, what about helping people? Well, what about this? What about the money? All those things are great. But my favorite thing, money. Yeah, really good. The money. But my favorite thing is the freedom. Yeah, when we first started out, there wasn't a lot of freedom because I had to do hypnosis sessions and I was doing them 5, 6, 7 days a week. But I eventually,
you got to
through
hustle
research,
first, right?
Yeah, but I learned how to do things smarter. There's my accent, my main accent. Smarter rather than harder. Okay. So then it was time to start. Okay. So anyways, I learned how to do things smarter by creating passive income products, by diversifying and becoming an instructor and doing comedy hypnosis. I did all this. But the thing is, I found that I had to spend less and less time in the office to make as much money, to the point where I got my business to be probably the majority of it passive income, which means my business is working for me even when I'm not working. So I'd get up and already have made my income a lot of times. So instead of getting up in the morning and having to rush to the office, if I didn't have appointments, I can get up and go fishing, get up and spend time with the kids, get up and go shopping. And of course, today, the business is running well, and that's exactly what we're doing. I mean, matter of fact, when we just did our early morning video, we have every morning at 9 o'clock, we do the Rene and Ralu show, which is a self-help video. And I was getting ready for this one. Ralu says, what are you doing after the video? I go, why? She goes, I want to go shopping. Okay, so day of fun. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to stop and spend the rest of the day shopping, goofing off, having fun, probably go to one of the neighboring towns, go for a ride. Of course, it's still work for me because we can talk as we drive, and we talk business most of the time because that's pretty much our life. But to have that freedom just to leave the office and to go shopping, I think is wonderful. What did we do yesterday? Monday? Oh, so everybody had a big weekend. You got to get back to work. What did we do Monday? We did a video. Then we picked up my mother and went to the main mall and took her out shopping. So we spent the day shopping at home at about 5 o'clock. A lot of walking. We went to, what'd you say? About 10 stores. but that's pretty much our life. I mean, we do work. When we work hard, but we have the freedom to be able to work. How do I say, do what I want, when I want, as much as I want. That's my idea of freedom, of success. It's taken a while to do it. I mean, it took at least 5 years of hard work to create all that passive income. But that's actually my favorite thing. I think about, if I had to work for a living, that's what I call getting a regular 9-to-5 job. If I had to work for a living, what would I do? I mean,
I don't know.
if I was in McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, the first time the boss would tell me, I want you to clean the restroom, I'd say, you clean the restroom. I cannot have a boss. I'm so used to being self-employed. I'm so used to this lifestyle that just the idea of work makes me go, ooh, But this is work, but it's being an entrepreneur. It's being my own boss. Okay, actually, this is my own boss. Okay. But she lets me be the boss when I go to sleep late at night. But, so I think that's my favorite one, is the freedom. What do you think about? Do you like that one, Ralu?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that one. Yeah. I like that one, especially because you can, once you create a, what do you call it? You just said the word. Once you
Passive
create
income.
passive income, yes, you can manage it. You still have to continue managing it, but you can do it from anywhere. And that's always been my goal, to become independent when it comes to location and moving wherever you want in the world or in the country, and have that freedom. Yes.
And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, if you're new, the passive income products we created, like hypnosis books, hypnosis
Yeah.
courses, hypnosis groups, hypnosis, things that somebody would buy, MP3s, and they're always up there
They're
on our store.
continuously
So we don't have
selling.
to
Yeah.
rebuild them. They're there. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So what's one of your favorite things? There I go with the song. Favorite things. I won't sing again. Okay, I promise.
I think the
Well,
number one
before you go,
favorite thing of mine
before you go,
is
before
what?
you go, stop. I wanted to say, while Ralu is telling hers, if you folks have comments that you'd like to leave about what your favorite thing is about the hypnosis business or holistic business,
Hmm.
or being an entrepreneur, let us know. We'd like to hear if anybody else agrees with what we're saying, if they have similar situations. Sorry to interrupt. All yours.
No, that's okay. My number one favorite thing is the result as after doing a hypnosis sessions. It's
Mhm.
nothing more rewarding, I think, that hearing, "Oh, I quit smoking. I'm no longer have this phobia," or whatever the subject is. So that is one of that is why I wanted to do this. That's why I wanted to do this hypnosis sessions. And yeah, it's my absolute favorite thing. Hearing back from people saying how somehow I better their life by helping them.
The
That's
satisfaction of controlling their minds. It's not control, folks. I'm just being me. Yeah, that's great.
controlling for the better.
Yeah. To help
Yeah.
people to attain their goals. Great. And there's more.
Yes.
Okay.
And
We'll
there's
just
more.
stare at each other. What do you folks like? I haven't seen a comment. I know you're here. I can see you.
Can see you right there, right
We have
there.
a little number count that tells us when you're
Mhm.
on. Okay. I can see 4,
Say
5, 6. Boop.
hi. Say hi,
They all
guys.
went away. Now that I said that. Boop, they're gone.
Ooh, they're all gone. You
Okay, I
scared them
made a
away.
list here. Actually, number 2 on my list was helping people, which is what you just said.
Same
It's
as
neat
mine,
to be able
yeah.
to help
But
people.
it's
Because
quite
what can you do?
rewarding. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
what can you do with hypnosis? Well, anything that you can do normally, you can do better with hypnosis. It's the strongest helpmate. Okay, not
Mm-hmm.
magic spell,
Not magic,
helpmate.
yeah.
The strongest thing to help you to quit smoking, stop biting your nails, get rid of phobias, all that, then you'll find anywhere. And it's wonderful to be able to help people, to be there to guide them through being successful. I think so. That was my number 2. So I'll go to my number 3. My number 3 favorite thing, I didn't get into it right away. I got right into clinical hypnosis first, but metaphysics. I'm a metaphysics buff. I
Yeah.
love metaphysics. I'm talking about, and we have courses on that, and we have training on that. But I'm talking about increasing your psychic ability. Matter of fact, Ralu and I have even hypnotized, or excuse me, I shouldn't say that. We've gone to places to do programs, 2-day programs on helping psychics to increase their psychic ability and to find out where it comes from. Those are pretty. The first one we ever did was for 18 psychics in Philadelphia. We went down there, and that was a hoot. A little nerve wracking because we didn't know if they were reading our minds the whole time, but it was fun. Past life regression, contacting spirits.
Yeah, past life
Actually doing
regression is a
sessions,
lot of fun. I love the groups,
doing the
especially
groups,
the groups of past life regression is
doing
a lot of fun.
group sessions is the most enjoyable because you're
Mm.
hypnotizing 15 people to go on a journey, and each one of them are going on separate journeys at the same time. And then when
Yeah,
it's all over, that's the fun. When you go from person to person, everyone
and
tells
they
their
tell.
story.
Hmm.
Yeah. And every one of them has a different story. And I did the exact same, I did one session and they all have a different story. And it's, by the time you're done, it's like, wow. And for those of you that are in practice, do that. Record the stories when they go from one to one. And each one of those is a great video about past life regression to advertise your sessions, because that's the most enjoyable part, to hear what they've actually done. I saw this. I was an American Indian, at war. I was a samurai. I was it's so cool, the different things that they go to.
Hmm.
And contacting spirits, seeing people getting closure
Yeah,
because
that's one
someone
big one with
passed.
contacting spirits. Yeah,
Yeah, someone passed
getting
on. They didn't
closure.
know why, and they came in. I'm okay, Mom. Just wanted to let you know. I mean, we've seen some sessions again in groups where people were crying because they got closure, where people
Yeah.
did some pretty interesting things. Some of them came back and said they were professional artists. Some came back, they were, there were so many different things. But it's just mind-boggling. Um, Going back home, in other words, life between lives, taking people there. So all the spiritual travel is kind of fun.
Hmm.
So did you have another one, or you want me to go on? You tell me.
What's your next one?
What's my next one? Let's see, metaphysics. Um, Whole self-help part of it. Okay, yes, I like to help people and all that, but what's in it for me? And everyone says that, okay? Don't judge me. Okay. Whenever you look at anything online, the first thing you look at, a web page or whatever, the first thing is, what's in it for me? Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they come to see hypnosis, not because I'm just a really nice guy and they like to hear me talk. No, they come in, they come here
Because
because
you are a
what's in it
nice
for
guy.
me? How can I know? But anyway, let's not go there.
Take the
Uh,
compliment. Take the
yeah,
compliment.
take the compliment. Yes, thank you. But what's in it for me? How can we help them?
Yeah.
And with self-help, that, I guess that's it for me, is how can it help me? And especially self-hypnosis. We started out with the traditional self-hypnosis methods, but now we teach so many different methods, and just the basic disconnecting, which I do every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day, to bring myself over to that, whether you want to call it the subconscious mind, the universal consciousness, the fourth dimension is what we like to call it. Uh, just to go there and to disconnect and to open your mind and to get all this knowledge from that universal consciousness. To understand the mind is a big part of what I love. I mean, two of my favorite things to talk about when I do talks, whether it be here and especially in the self-help side of the business, is the fourth dimension. What's it all about? What are the traits of the subconscious mind, how it works, and understanding how it works gives you so much power in manifesting and changing
Yeah.
your life. So I said two of my favorite things. That's one. I get so excited about that. I forgot what the other one was.
Well, my
Forgot
other
where I
favorite
was
thing
going.
is my other favorite thing is teaching class. I absolutely love interacting with new students.
Okay.
I love teaching them how to do the sessions properly and how to go out there and do sessions and become successful. To me, it's like multiplied pay it forward kind of thing. I do the sessions and I get the results, but then I
Mhm.
could teach somebody else to do the same thing as I do, and they get the results. So it's multiplying the results. But teaching hypnosis class and interacting with new students now from all over the world, not just here in the United States through the mediumship of Zoom, um, from all over some of the classes we had people from Ireland, from Ivory Coast, from all over the Spain. So it's so neat. It's so neat. I love it.
Yeah, we teach classes
Yeah.
twice a year, by the way, folks.
Yeah.
Twice a year. Next one is coming up in April. It's a 6-day class on the weekend, hypnosis certification.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two of my most enjoyable things as well, because
Hmm.
we get to meet people, like you said, from all over. We learn from them. We experience some pretty amazing things because we do past life regression groups. So we're hypnotizing them online, okay,
Hmm.
and hearing their stories and really, watching
Learning
them
from them,
transfer
we've always learned something new in every class.
and watching their transformation. I mean, this stuff does change your life. You'll never look at things the same way again. I guarantee it. And to see them coming in wondering, does this work? Is it going to help me? Should I do this? And by the very second day, their eyes are like, wow, I can't believe this. Last night I practiced on my family and I did this and I did this, and they were shocked. And you know, they get to practice and you see them like kids, the
Yeah.
excitement. And by the end, they're blown away with what they can do, with what they understand. I can't tell you how many times, a woman will say, oh, I never knew why my husband acted that way, why why
Now I
his
know.
mind. Yeah,
Now
now
I
I know
understand.
exactly what's going on,
Yeah.
and to be able to speak to people and just within a matter of moments to be able to tell you what's going on in their life, what the problem is. They have no idea what the problem is, but just the way they speak
Hmm.
to you,
Hmm.
you go, wow, let's rewind that. There's the problem. If you can change that, you'll change your life. And people are like, wow, yeah, you have to explain it because it takes a little while to understand this stuff. But the kind of things that, to see that transformation in class is unbelievable. And a moment ago before we came on, I said when I had my senior moment and I couldn't remember what the second thing was.
Yeah.
Part was learning about the subconscious mind, and the other part is the brainwave levels, the different levels of your mind from alpha, theta, delta to the things you can do in them. I find is amazing. Alpha is just light relaxation, your short-term memories. High
Yeah.
school students, if you don't remember, the answers at a test in a couple seconds, you could just bring yourself to alpha and there's all the answers. PTSD, it's stored in the theta brainwave state. In delta, your body heals a minimum of 3 times faster, a minimum. Imagine what the maximum is, and bring people there to see amazing healing. There's so much that can be done once you understand the levels of mind, where you need to bring people, where psychic ability works, where you need to go to read people's minds, where you need to go just for intuition. This Okay, I'm teaching a class here. You can see I get excited over it. This is how it is in
Yeah,
class.
but
It's like,
that's interesting, though. It's interesting. Yes, very interesting. That's the part where it changes people's lives when they come to the live training on Zoom. So,
exactly.
hmm, yeah, we
Let's
have a
see if I
few
had any.
people here. Somebody said hello, hello, hello. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We just had somebody come on in the comments. Hello. Come on, folks. Let us know what your favorite part of hypnosis is. Hello is nice, but we want more.
We want more.
Don't be bashful.
Hypnotize them.
I was just going to do that. We'll draw it out of
That's
you.
funny.
You see how our minds work after years and years of doing hypnosis? She's
In
constantly
unison.
conditioning me.
What's that?
I said, she's constantly conditioning me. I
Hmm.
will obey.
You will obey.
That's why right after work, I said, I got to work today. Then day of fun. It's like, what'd you do to me? Okay. So let's see. Self-help, disconnecting, and
That's it. These are my two favorite things with the that I said with the sessions and with the teaching class. And there's others, of course, but these are my on the top of my list. That's all I got.
let's see, the only other one I put, actually, I went through all five. It was going to be 5 things, and we went through them pretty fast. How
Yeah.
to, I just spoke about this, how to understand people better, how they think, why they think the way they think,
Hmm.
how to help them if they ask. I mean, because you could, not even just in session, but just going down the street, we're hearing people talking, and it's like, oh my gosh, should I let them know? People don't really want to know things, okay? But if they ask you,
Yeah.
it's
If they
amazing
don't want
some
to
of the
be
things we
helped, then
see.
you can to they need to want to be helped. Yeah.
Yeah, Reluta always holding me back. She goes, if you just go up there and start speaking to them, they're not going to understand because it takes a little while to, step upon step. But when you go up to somebody that's really sad and you want to help them out, and it's like, how, in a lot of cases we do, but sometimes, giving free advice isn't wanted if they don't ask for it, so.
If they don't want it, it's not going to be received. Yeah.
But in the office, they're paying you. Okay, here we go. You asked for it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
They want it really bad in that case.
So it's been a wonderful career. There's
Mm.
lots of things that are enjoyable, but kind of like we said before, the freedom it gets you, being able to help people. Oh, and like Raul said at the beginning, the great income. Okay, you can make a lot of money. I always tell people, they say, well, I want to jump right into it. When should I leave my present job? And we say, well, you should work hypnosis on your days off before you leave your job. And if you could fill up 2 days with sessions, we're talking 4, maybe 5 sessions a day. And if you see that you can keep 2 days going a week, then consider it, because in 2 days a week doing hypnosis sessions, you're going to be making more income than 99.9% of the regular jobs out there. So you're going to be making the income, but make the money first before you leave the other one. Security is important. Then people say, did you do that? Nope, I just left my job and jumped into it feet first. But I'm a go-getter. Within 3 months, I had 3 offices in 3 different cities going full time. But that's, you have to work. It's not a job you just get into and, if you build it, they will come. You need to work at it. But if you're not afraid of work, if you realize you're a marketer, number one, everyone you speak to is a possible client, then you'll do great. But it's been a fun business. It's been a rewarding business. We've met some wonderful people all over the world. It's kind of neat because I feel like if we want to travel the world, we always have someone we can knock on the door and say, "Hey, how you doing?" There's somebody there that knows us. And that's
Yep.
what I got. What do you got, Ralu?
That's it.
That's it. Well, folks,
Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments below. Well, which one's your favorite thing about having a hypnosis career? I know many of you watching us do hypnosis and have their hypnosis careers, and let us know, what do you like? Do you like doing clinical sessions? Do you like metaphysics? Do you like to be a comedian? Comedy
comedy
hypnosis.
hypnosis. That's who
Yeah.
I enjoy
Do you
doing
like
that
to
a lot.
teach? Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
And also,
Mm.
if you're not a hypnotist, if you are, leave a comment. If you're
Yeah.
not a hypnotist, there's a link below the video. You can go to our online store and see our options. Number one, you could download our free 446-page hypnosis manual and learn how to do hypnosis on your own. That's fine. Or you can take our home study course. We have a home study course where you can get it all at once,
Yeah.
or pay low monthly payments. Or in April, we have a live 6-day class on weekends, and you'll be certified by the end of that. We talk all about everything from building your business to marketing. So when you're done on the 7th day, you get your certificate and just go out there and start making an income. So that's what we got for you. I appreciate you all being part of our community. I appreciate you joining us. And I will give Ralu the last word because she hypnotizes me to do so.
Right. That's exactly what I do. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.